What's up everyone here? Thank you for making this video a party. I'm so excited to upload this video for you guys because today I'm going to give you my review for the sequel to 2015 Sicario, Day of the Soldado. Honestly, I still think Soldado would have been a better title for this movie. You know, one of the things I liked about the first Sicario movie was the chemistry between Josh Brolin's character and Benicio del Toro's character. And I gotta tell you, they deliver in this movie. Honestly, you could feel the tension within each scene they are acting with each other. Because with every scene they are in, you also feel the moral and ethical weight on their shoulders and on your shoulders too, because you're watching them make really tough choices that no other person can make in the movie or actually in this world, because the way they grounded this movie, it's almost like this stuff could actually happen. And when you see the choices they make, you're second guessing yourself, like, are we really making the right choice here? Because what we're doing is some really messed up stuff, but it's going to get better as we go along. Another thing I liked about the movie as well was the mission that was being carried out, which was to start a war among the Mexican cartels who've now been labeled terrorists. Because when you watch the first trailer for the movie, you realize that how the cartel was able to smuggle terrorists into the United States. However, in order to start a war with the cartels, we have to unleash Benicio del Toro's character among them. With no rules this time, we're turning him loose, which is great, because in the first movie, we saw him use only to half of his potential because we had someone anchoring the movie, which was Emily Blunt. But since she's not in the movie and we have no one else anchoring him, it's time to turn him loose and let loose all the mayhem that he can create among the cartel. And trust me, when you watch some of the action scenes in this movie, it's just as crazy, if not even more crazier than the first movie. One of the other things I also liked about the first movie was it had a small story that was separate from our characters, but also intertwined with the movie in general. Let me give you an example. In the first movie, we had a corrupt police officer working for the cartel, and while our main characters were having their story being told, in the movie, we had this small character having his story being told separately. And although they never interacted with each other throughout the movie, we did see their paths cross at the beginning of the climactic scene of the movie. However, in this movie, instead of following a corrupt cop, we actually follow a young teenager who's just getting started and getting involved with the cartel. And this movie, without giving any spoilers, we do see his story being told separately from our main character's story. And we do see how their stories intertwine with one another at some point, and it's pretty good. I actually liked how we kept the same theme as from the last one, and now we're moving on to the sequel. For this one, we did keep the same vibe as having a separate story being told, that at first we don't know how it's going to get involved with our main characters, but at some point they do get involved, and it's pretty interesting seeing how they're able to pull off this one. Now, although I did enjoy the movie, I did find the second act, however, to be kind of confusing, as it kind of shifted in unexpected directions story-wise and straight off the beaten path that was laid in the groundwork in the first act of the movie. But, however, the third act does bring us back on course and ramps things up toward the end, and the end of the movie is pretty dang good. And overall, I enjoyed the movie. I had a great time watching it. If you like the first movie, you're definitely going to like this one. So if you're going to the theaters this weekend, go check out Sicario, Day of the Soldado. It's a good movie. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you like the result, click the subscribe button to get the latest updates for this channel. And I'll see y'all next time with a brand new video. Bye.